Thank you. Welcome here. Welcome to Harmony Point Acupuncture's YouTube channel. And we usually post 2 videos a week, Yoga Qigong and Pranayama Breath. This class is Pranayama Breath. We usually have new classes posted on Sundays. And if you like what you're experiencing here, give us a thumbs up, subscribe, drop us a line in the comments. We really appreciate hearing from you. And today we're going to work with different breath techniques, and we're going to continue focusing on looking for that peace, finding that peace that is available between breaths when we focus on the breath. Okay, so let's begin by bringing our energy inwards and finding the breath. Just noticing where you're experiencing the breath. Maybe in the chest, maybe in the shoulders or the abdomen. Just be aware of where you're feeling the breath. You may be feeling it in multiple places. I just like to encourage everyone to take a few moments here to just be with that breath. Feel yourself a part of that breath. And the breath is something that usually happens unconsciously. We're usually not thinking about our breath. But this class is our special time to bring conscious awareness and work consciously with the breath, modifying it and being very aware of what's going on. So we're bringing our conscious awareness to a practice that's usually happening unconsciously. And I just like to remind everyone that if your mind wanders away from the practice, please don't be hard with yourself. Just bring yourself right back to what we're doing here. You may choose to close your eyes for some of the practice, or if you can also, it's perfectly fine to leave your eyes open or have a relaxed gaze forward. And I would encourage everyone to keep your face relaxed. Keep your tongue at the roof of the mouth during the practices. That helps relax the jaw. Remember to relax your elbows. And some of the time we're going to be doing specific things with the hands, but when we're not, we want to really open our palms up, and we want to have our palms like palms up or palms down in our lap, unless we're doing a specific mudra, which I'll instruct everyone on. Okay, so for the first practice, we're going to take the right hand and we're going to bring, one more thing before we start. I just like everyone to take a moment if you have any prayers, mantras, or personal affirmations, anything you'd like to say to yourself to help you with this practice. You can do that now. It may just be a word or a line of poetry, anything that feels meaningful today. Or if nothing is coming to mind, that's fine too. Just take a moment to really focus your personal intention for this class. I'd like to express my gratitude to all of my teachers, many types of teachers I've been really fortunate to work with and benefit from. So thank them very much. Okay, so we're going to go for our first practice. Take the right hand and bring the first and middle finger down to the palm. We're going to use the thumb and ring and pinky fingers. We're going to cover the right nostril with the thumb. Bring awareness to the point between the eyebrows and exhale out through the left nostril as if you were exhaling from the point between the eyebrows. Pause. Inhale back through the left nostril to the point between the eyebrows. Pause there. Cover the left nostril with the two fingers. Exhale out the right nostril from that point between the eyebrows. Pause. Inhale through the right nostril to the point between the eyebrows. Pause. Cover the right nostril with the thumb. Exhale through the left nostril from the point between the eyebrows. Pause. Inhale through the left nostril to the point between the eyebrows. Pause. Cover the left nostril with the two fingers. Exhale through the right nostril from the point between the eyebrows. Pause. Inhale through the right nostril to the point between the eyebrows. Pause. Cover the right nostril with the thumb. Exhale through the left nostril from the point between the eyebrows. And continue this practice now at your own pace without me talking. Explore the practice, explore the pauses. And stop the practice. You may notice that as you work with these practices, and we do one for some rounds, you may notice that the pauses expand a little bit. We want to perform these practices encouraging that expansion, not forcing. You never want to be forcing a breath hold between the breaths, but we want to have the idea that we're focusing on the breaks between the breath and we're encouraging a rest there. Okay, now for the next practice, we're going to continue the same mudra. I have the right hand, the first and middle finger on the palm. We're going to use the thumb and ring and pinky fingers. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to cover it's going to be the same type of alternate nostril breathing, but instead of going in and out through each nostril, we're going to go in through the right and out through the left. So we're going to cover the right nostril with the thumb, bring awareness to that point between the eyebrows. Exhale out the left nostril. Pause. Cover the left nostril with the two fingers. Inhale through the right nostril, back to that point between the eyebrows. Pause. Cover the right nostril with the thumb. Bring awareness to that point between the eyebrows. Exhale out that left nostril from the point between the eyebrows. Pause. I'll guide us through one more round. Covering the left nostril with the two fingers. Inhale through the right nostril to the point between the eyebrows. Pause. Cover the right nostril with the thumb. Exhale through the left nostril from the point between the eyebrows. Pause. And continue now at your own pace. You're going to be inhaling right and exhaling left, focusing on the pauses at the point between the eyebrows after the inhalation and outside the tip of the nostrils at the end of the exhalation. And everyone, explore this practice at your own pace. I'll stop talking for a little bit. And stop the practice. Again, we'll just sit here for a moment. For the next practice, we're going to use the same mudra again, but this time we're going to inhale through both nostrils. Pause. You can imagine the air pausing at the point between the eyebrows. And as you're ready to exhale, we're going to cover the right nostril with the thumb. Exhale from the point between the eyebrows out the left nostril with a slight constriction of the throat. And this is known as the Ujjayi breath. So you're exhaling through the left nostril, but you're slightly constricting the throat, and that changes the quality of the breath. It makes kind of like a soft kind of snoring sound that sounds like the ocean. Ujjayi is the ocean. So it sounds like that. So really, we want to really enjoy that sound, really enjoy the experience of hearing that sound. And so let's try a few rounds together. So we're going to inhale through both nostrils. Cover the right nostril with the thumb. Exhale through the left nostril with the Ujjayi breath. Pause. Inhale through both nostrils to the point between the eyebrows. Cover the right nostril with the thumb. Exhale through the left nostril with the Ujjayi breath. Pause. Inhale through both nostrils to the point between the eyebrows. Pause. Cover the right nostril with the thumb. Exhale through the left nostril with the Ujjayi breath. And everyone now continue this practice at your own pace. You don't have to follow my pace. Notice your pauses. Notice where your breath wants to pause and resume. And really notice the sense of peace between the breaths. Okay, and we'll stop that practice. For the next practice, we're going to inhale through both nostrils. Pause. And as we exhale, we're going to make gently pursed lips. And we're going to exhale through gently pursed lips, about, vision the breath coming about 6 to 8 inches in front of you. And this is a good time to remember, relax the face, tongue at the roof of the mouth, elbows relaxed. And since we're not doing a mudra for this practice, you can have your palms nice and open, palms up or palms down. So we're going to inhale through both nostrils. Pause. Gently purse the lips and exhale through gently pursed lips as if you were exhaling through a coffee straw. Inhale through both nostrils. Exhale through gently pursed lips as if you were exhaling through a coffee straw. Pause. Inhale through both nostrils. Pause. Exhale through gently pursed lips. Pause. Inhale through both nostrils. Pause. Pause. Exhale through gently, pursed lips. And everyone now continue this practice at your own pace. Again, really focus on the pauses. After the inhalation, after the exhalation. And stop the practice. For the next inhalation, for the next exercise, we're going to inhale through both nostrils. And we're going to exhale through the nostrils, but this time, as we exhale, we're going to make the sound of the B. So we're going to go. This is called the Bhramari practice. And that, again, like the ocean breath, it should, really notice that you have a soothing sensation in your head. So we'll do a few rounds of this B practice, Bhramari. We're going to inhale through both nostrils. Pause. Exhale through both nostrils with the B sound. Inhale through both nostrils. Pause. Exhale through both nostrils with the B sound. Inhale through both nostrils. Pause. Exhale through both nostrils with the B sound. And let's do one more time together. Inhale through both nostrils. Pause. Exhale through both nostrils with the B sound. So stop the practice now and just rest for a few moments. Now we're going to do for our final practice, we're going to do the 3 full yogic breath, full diaphragmatic breath, and we're going to really work with the breath passing through all 3 parts of the diaphragm. So to find those parts, we want to find the lower part of the diaphragm first by just placing your hands over your abdomen and really just pausing, stopping for a few minutes and really feeling the breath in the abdomen. And you can feel the breath is pushing your hands up and down. And now we're going to feel the breath in the chest. Placing your hands on your chest and feeling the breath there. And now put your fingertips on your collarbones and just feel your breath in your collarbones coming up and down. Okay, and now we're going to make a gentle fist, bringing the palms inwards bringing the thumbs inwards over the palms and folding the fingers over. Placing the hands, the wrists here, elbows are relaxed. Tongue is at the roof of the mouth, face is relaxed. And we're now going to bring all of these three parts of the breath together. We're going to inhale, expand the abdomen, expand the chest, raise up the collarbones. Pause as that wonderful air circulates and nourishes your body. Exhale, drop the collarbones, contract the chest, contract the abdomen, big release. Inhale, expand the abdomen, expand the chest, raise up the collarbones. Pause again, allow that air to circulate and nourish the body. And as you exhale, drop the collarbones, contract the chest, contract the abdomen. Pause as all the waste products exit the body. And everyone now continue this practice for a few more rounds at your own pace, noticing where your body wants to pause, how long it wants to pause. Really invite that rest into the pause, that deep rest. and stop the practice. We'll just sit for a moment, appreciate the stillness around us. And thank you so much for being with me today.